Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. In my fast cooking system, the word fast is the acronym of the 4 attributes of the cooking system, which include flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. The basic concept of template-based cooking is by using a set of basic cooking instructions and in making variations of the ingredients to create variations. In this video, I would like to show you a different take of template-based cooking. In this case, by using the same ingredients but with a slight variations of the cooking technique. This story starts with my friend Martha. She adopted my fast cooking system 3 years ago. She loves and uses template-based cooking in creating almost infinite number of different dishes. In my recent conversation with her, I was impressed by her cleverness in applying template-based cooking. By making a slight modification of the cooking techniques, Martha used the same ingredients to create 2 different egg dishes for breakfast. Martha loves egg omelets, whereas her husband, Jim, enjoys scrambled eggs. So by only making very minor modifications, Martha was able to come up with 2 different egg dishes that both her husband and her find it enjoyable. And with advanced prepping, Martha was able to cook this breakfast in less than 15 minutes. First of all, Martha found some mushroom in her advanced prepping, but she has to cut it down into small chunks so they will fit better into the omelette. She also found some cherry tomatoes, so she sliced them in half. This will make them fit better into the omelette. There is some chopped scallion all ready to go for her to use in the dish. Both Martha and James loves black olives, so she opened a can of black olives and she sliced them thinly. It took her a little bit over 5 minutes to gather all the ingredients, so now she is ready to cook. She has the same wok that I have, which is a Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. This wok has a relatively large flat bottom surface area, makes it perfect for making an omelette. Martha is going to start with 2 tablespoons of canola oil and heat up the oil until it starts to gently smoke. She turned on the heat to make sure the oil did not become overheated, and she let the oil smoke gently for about 15 to 20 seconds. This is the time when the surface of the wok is being seasoned to create a non-stick cooked surface. I call this method spot seasoning because basically I season the wok right on the spot before I cook. This method is simple, straightforward, and works really well. When you cook with a stainless steel wok, this method is of great importance because every time you wash the wok after you cook, you remove all the residual seasoning. You can look at this method as an insurance policy because you will be guaranteed to have a non-stick cooked surface. To cook this dish, Martha is going to crack 3 eggs directly to the wok. This is the same method that I use when I make an omelette for the following 2 reasons. The first reason is by cracking the egg directly into the wok, you will cook the egg white and the egg yolk separately from each other. This is the same as frying an egg, create distinct texture between the egg white and the egg yolk. The egg white will be slightly crispy, whereas the egg yolk will be soft, create an interesting and contrasting texture. And for people who like fried egg, this is a much better way to create an egg omelette. Reason number 2, this method will make the omelette easier to fold, as I will demonstrate that to you a little bit later. Now I use the wok spatula to spread out the egg yolk. This will facilitate the cooking process and also will create a skin of the omelette with even thickness. By this time, I'm ready to add the fillings to the egg omelette. I add the filling to one side, which will become the bottom of the egg omelette. The selection of the ingredients is important because you want to have ingredients that can cook quickly. For example, mushroom is a good choice. When mushrooms are cut up into small pieces, they cook very rapidly. The other option is to select ingredients that have already been cooked or require no cooking at all. This includes the cherry tomatoes as well as the scallions. The black olive also fits into this category. In order to fold the omelette properly, the omelette must not stick to the bottom of the wok. In this case, effectively in seasoning the wok is important to create a non-stick cooked surface. And by cooking the egg white separately from the egg yolk, the skin of the omelette is stronger. It makes them easier to fold because they are resistant to breaking. Consequently, you can put in more ingredients without having them to fall apart. If you'd like to have fried egg and would like have more ingredients in your egg omelette, then this method in making an egg omelette is definitely superior. So the total cook time in cooking this egg omelette is less than 5 minutes, and I then garnish the egg omelette with some Parmesan cheese. Right after cooking the egg omelette, I was ready to cook the scrambled eggs. After just cooking the egg omelette, the wok is well seasoned, ready for me to crack 3 eggs into the wok. The reason for me to cook the scrambled egg using this method is for the texture and flavor of the eggs. By frying the egg white separately from the egg yolk, it makes them more crispy. I discovered almost everybody who used this method for making scrambled eggs like it better. So if you have not done this before, I strongly recommend you to give it a try. It simply gives you another tool in your toolbox in making scrambled egg. Martha told me that she then scrambled the egg gently as I have done here. She then add the same ingredients to the wok. So basically what she is doing is that she cooked the same dish but using 2 slightly different methods. However, she told me interestingly is that the culinary experience is quite different. Martha told me that she preferred the egg omelette because the interior of the egg omelette are relatively soft because they are slightly undercooked as compared to the outside of the omelette. On the contrary, Jim does not like the egg omelette because he wants his egg fully cooked. And by scrambling the egg, you will achieve much greater evenness in the cooking. So this provides a good example of template-based cooking, where you use the same ingredients, but you slightly vary the cooking method. This results in a very different culinary experience, even though the ingredients that are used in making these 2 egg dishes are identical. The flip side of the coin is to cook the dish exactly the same way, but by varying the ingredients. This is how we normally look at template-based cooking, same cooking techniques, but with different ingredients. But clearly, there is a different way to look at template-based cooking. So as you can see here, there's many different ways to approach template-based cooking. Martha told me that even though the 2 methods in making these 2 egg dishes are very similar, but they could be considered as 2 different templates. They can consider to be 2 different types of egg dishes, each with its unique characteristics. And Martha told me that this is the reason that why she loves template-based cooking, with infinite variations. And each time when she makes modifications to the techniques or make adjustments to the ingredients that she's going to include in the dish, she always learns something new. Despite the constant creation of new dishes, Martha feels confident that they will all turn out as expected. With template-based cooking, she knows that things are going to turn out well because it is going to be a gradual evolution rather than a revolution. With template-based cooking, Martha feels that her cooking has steadily improved over the past 3 years, and it is not going to stop. Template-based cooking has done the same for me, and I think it will do the same for you also. I post a video each day to explain and help people to adopt my fast cooking system. If you're interested to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.